Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, it's another kick at the Guardhouse box. Got a couple of bars to enter, add, whatever, and a little project. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can salvage this. Shouldn't have bought it, or shouldn't have kept it once I received it. It's got some bad news there. So let me do a little dipski, see what happens. So here we are with the before. And let's get some acetone. So far it's one tough stain not coming off. Tried rubbing with Q-tips, and that's acetone right there. So so the black mark is still there. Definitely cleaned up the grime and the fingerprints and whatnot, but the black mark is still there. Did clean up the bar, like I say, but tempted to try E-Zest or E-Zest. See if I can get the rest of that off of there. I think it made it worse. I just hit it with E-Zest or E-Zest. Not quite as shiny as it was with the acetone. So, and it feels like it's, even though I rinsed it in distilled water, it feels kind of different. So I think we're going back in some acetone for a final dipski, see what happens. And yeah, well, I'd say limited success. So it's not as black as it was, but might have ruined it, I don't know. So it is what it is at this point. I will put this in a capsule and we'll get this into the Guardhouse box. This is the World Trade and Commerce 1973 edition. And there is a 1974. We'll check it out in the book. The 74 is the more collectible and rare one. So we'll get this into a capsule, and U.S. Silver Corporation fits just nicely in capsules normally. Here we are with the book, United States Silver Corporation, and they produced bars for other entities, companies, whatever, and so the reverses for 1973 can be any of these. Mine is the basic one, of course, the least collectible, but still pretty cool. So 1973 Type 1, no mintage data given, but still rarity value 4. But you can see some of these other reverses really are more valuable. So I guess mine could be Type 1 plus. Got the big plus sign on the back. So don't know if it's better or worse. It's kind of brownish now, not black. I don't know. Let's get this into our Guardhouse box. If you recall, this side has all United States Silver Corporation bars. Actually, this first one is more of a specialty one. It's a Death Valley mint. So I'll move that one over, and then we'll have an entire row of USSC proper. So I do have one more special bar from United States Silver Corporation. So let me get this out of the sleeve and we can take a closer look before it goes into a capsule. Wow, this looks great out of the envelope or sleeve, whatever you want to call it. So this is part of the Watergate series that USSC did. Actually, a lot of mints or refineries produced bars for Watergate. So this is number 264. And there's only 2,500 minted of this one. So very limited and happy to have it. So Agnew was the vice president and kind of controversial figure. So let's see, get this one safely into a capsule. Very nice. I will put this into the Guardhouse box. At some point, I think I'm going to have to separate the ones that are more valuable and maybe put those in a separate box because they're going to get lost among the sea of other bars. Here we are with the good book, and we've got USSC 114 Agnew Who, and the only other variety is the canceled one. 2,500 minted and a rarity value of $25. So I did pay up a little bit to get the bar, especially with the toning and all. So pretty darn cool. So Agnew was the vice president, but resigned in disgrace because of kickbacks that he took when he was, before he became vice president. I guess he took some kickbacks from contractors and things like that. So had nothing to do with Watergate, but he was still controversial. So Gerald Ford was the replacement. That's going to wrap it for this quick USSC installment. Hope you enjoyed checking this out. Thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye. Bye. And that was Count Chocula in the background. 'Tis the season for the Count, and Frankenberry, Blueberry, all those cereals are in the stores, and I poured that myself. I saved a pencil topper that came in a cereal box back in the 70s. So had to do the count. And I did do Frankenberry and Blueberry, but they didn't come out quite as well there. I didn't take a second attempt at it. Blueberry looks like he's got some birth defects.